Hi, I'm Sharon McMurtry, and I am a curious gardener at large in Pahrump, Nevada. In the south end of our valley, we have K7 Pizza and International Cuisine, as well as K7 Bed and Breakfast. And with me today is the proprietor, along with his wife, Patty, Rajah Gangadharan.
Yeah, yes.
And he has embraced hydroponic gardening for the benefit of his restaurant and bed and breakfast. Please tell us what you have started.
Okay, I started this not necessarily just for us. In general, the future holds only in hydroponics, and you can be self-sufficient with food, vegetables, even chicken and all that, all within. Eventually, within the next 10 years, you may go back to the old ways with a modern technology to be self-sufficient, and you don't need a job. That's what I'm doing right now.
Wonderful. How did you get started in this?
What I did for a long time, I hesitated this kind of a adventure because I could not control UV index. This year I succeeded. So I went to hydroponics, learned a lot of techniques. I put it all with this, and I'm a chemist. So that helps me a little bit in terms of mixing the nutrients, all the other stuff. Bingo, it hit. And it is so good right now. Everybody is watching it. All Europeans come in, take a picture, and they are publishing it there.
Super. And you have, you use micronutrients in
Yes.
the nutrient solution.
Yes.
And what kind of growing medium is this? It looks like
It's mostly, it is what do you call, this is hydroton.
Is it volcanic?
Hydroton. No, it's not a volcanic. It's a clay balls
I see.
made out of clay. And the other one is perlite. That's a volcanic rock.
I've seen that
But
before.
I
yeah.
like this hydroton rather than perlite. So both are going, but I'm experimenting it, which is better, which is good. That's my background as a chemist. You always have to research before you conclude. That's what I'm doing. Can I show this?
Sure.
This I call anaconda. I put nutrients in one spot in the beginning. It goes like this, like a snake. The nutrient solution goes all the way, goes back to the tank. Plants are growing on top of the pipe.
So each of these lines then has a start and a finish in one tank.
Yes.
Okay, so it
Yes.
just recirculates.
Recirculates. That's a perfect word.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
With
I-
a submersible pump.
So you have this is a closed end,
Yeah.
and then so the solution goes into
Into
the
this
plants,
bucket.
and then out
It
through
comes
the.
down, siphons down to this pipe, back to the tank.
So you have drip lines going into each bucket.
Yes.
And then it goes through the roots.
Yes.
And then back into the line.
Yeah.
I see. Do you
Yeah.
have a line behind there, or is that
No, this is it.
Oh, okay.
These two lines. This is a supply line, this is a drain line.
so just 3/4 inch, 3/4 inch, and quarter inch?
This is half
That's
inch
half inch.
supply line, this is 2-inch drain line.
Okay.
Anybody can do it.
It looks
PVC pipe.
simple. It's
Anybody can do it. The goal is not trying to be selfish. Rather, tell everybody all the techniques. Let the people benefit from what we've got. That's the goal.
super. And how do you deal with the pH in our water?
pH is as long as you change the nutrient solution every 2 weeks. You don't have to worry about the pH. There are some techniques available. You can check the pH. If it's a little basic, it's a chemical word, basic, you can squeeze some lemon juice, it'll become neutral. But you don't need to worry about all that.
Okay.
Just change the nutrient solution every 2 weeks, or sometimes every 1 week, that's fine.
So you don't have any problem with algae buildup
So
or
far you
anything
see
like
the-
that?
Oh,
Looks
no,
wonderful.
algae buildup is there on top of that.
Is it natural then?
That's natural.
That's part of the
That's
environment.
going to completely eliminate on perlite. But this one doesn't have it. So even that is an experiment right now. I'm learning. Within a year, it'll be nicer.
I read a little bit about using peroxide to
Yeah.
oxygenate the water.
Yeah.
Or air stones.
Air stones, yes. No need peroxide.
You don't need peroxide in
No.
this.
Peroxide is a chemical which I know. I don't even know how it affects the plant. You don't need it. Just the air stone, definitely.
So that gives oxygen
Yes.
into the water.
Yes.
And the plants can take it up. And
Yes.
what I've heard about CO2. Do you have Does CO2 have any part in this system?
Well, no, there's no need. If you have a good ventilation like the way I have, outside CO2 is plenty. Okay, proof. Look at all the
They're
plants.
happy.
Yeah, they're happy, right?
Oh.
What do you need a CO2 on top of that? You don't need it.
I thought maybe it was for timing. This is a continuous running system
Yeah.
then. So if you have CO2, does that mean you have a timer on your pump that has to start the water?
Yes,
every
yes,
so
I do have the
often?
timer every so often to start and stop. Some of them continuous, some of them back and forth.
Oh, okay.
The CO2 may be needed in the Arctic area, but not here.
Not here.
Yeah.
Ah, what kind of what are we? It's hot in here.
Yeah, it's hot.
The fans are necessary.
But the problem is the double standards. One, these pepper plants want 80 degrees, but these tomato plants want about 86 or 87. I have a conflict. I'm working on it.
So how did it go when it was 110, 120?
Oh, we don't have 110 here because I got coolers.
Okay, so you've got swamp coolers to keep the
Swamp
air
coolers
cool.
keep it, plus those coolers with the water to give enough humidity. I got humidity under control, UV index is controlled, and watering nutrients controlled. That's the success right now.
Before, did you have a clear ceiling on
Yes,
here? And
it's-
that made a big difference of the
Oh,
raised
clear
one here.
ceiling in the desert, you'll never
You'll
produce
bake
anything. That's all there is. You have to have that. I call Solex, cost me $2,500, and then that's not enough. It diffuses the light, which is good. You got to diffuse the light, which is a physical and chemical term. Okay, that's good for the plants, but that was not enough. Then I put that lattice. I control
So
the
it
UV
cut
index.
it cut it down
Oh,
far enough.
yes.
Oh, okay.
And that's what made it look like this.
Plants seem to like fluorescent, and you don't have any lighting in here at all.
It's
except
going to
for-
come this winter.
Oh, okay.
Not fluorescent, LED lights.
LEDs.
Yeah, LEDs will come. That's more advanced, but my pocket is empty. I cannot buy all that right now.
Do you let them sleep at night, or are they going to
Yes,
be?
yes. Right now they sleep at night, but very soon they'll have more lights. I would say 16 hours of light, 8 hours of sleep will be ideal.
So you're not going to do a 24/7 lighting.
No, no,
when
no,
you do
no,
get
no.
lights.
You don't need it.
I understand that's part of the process. They need
Yeah.
to sleep too.
Yeah, they
just
have to
like
sleep.
us.
8 hours sleep,
Okay.
16 hours light. Just like humans. So I'm going to do it.
Have you found a difference in the taste of the tomatoes compared to store bought?
Beyond any doubt. You can even pick one and taste it. You'll find the difference. And some people will ask, wait a minute, why it tastes different? Sometimes I tell you it's a secret. Right away I laugh and say, no, it's right from my garden.
Is it sugars? What is it?
I
that's,
don't know. I'm a chemist but not a biochemist, so I cannot explain all that. Rather, I would say it matures as a red tomato right on the vine. I pick it up, that tastes much better.
And it's done.
Beyond there, I cannot explain it.
I've got a question about the water here.
Yeah.
Do each plant does each plant use a lot of water compared to soil gardening?
No, much less, a lot less. That's all. It's all circulating. That's all there is. It's very easy to do it, very nice to do it.
So you don't have a lot of evaporation though.
Not at all, not at all.
That's a good thing for
Yeah,
our-
yeah.
And what about pests?
So far, it seems it's completely enclosed, and ventilation and all that. Hardly any pests. But there are some small mites coming through the air. We cannot stop right now, but I'm working on it. But I would say my pest problem is probably about 15 to 20% as outside,
Okay.
or even less.
And if you did get bugs, what would you do about them?
I don't know yet. I will spray with water and a soap solution, but
No
not
chemicals.
no chemicals.
No chemicals.
That's
Good.
that's wrong.
That's what we want to hear.
Yeah,
This is all natural. This is going green.
yeah.
Oh, I had some more of the questions. What all you have growing here?
First
See this.
tomatoes, then bell peppers, then serrano peppers, then basil, and then broccoli, and you see on top of the trellis,
Yes.
cucumbers.
They've gone
Lots
wild.
of cucumbers. Yeah.
Did you have to put them up on top of the
Yes,
trellis?
yes. They need the trellis but there's an advantage on that trellis. What it does, it goes up, naturally shades and cools it. Then I don't need to spend a lot of money for cooling. But that's under development and research. But at the same time, there's tops from sunshine coming in. So I'm able to add some lights. So it's in the research phase. Next year I'll be an expert, not this year.
So you're going to try other types of vines?
Oh, a lot more.
Complete the shading?
Lot more in my head to
Can't wait
research.
come back.
Yeah. No, you got to be enthusiastic and do research and development. A lot of times you fail, don't give up. Keep doing. That's it.
So is this basil what is the secret behind Patty's famous
Yes. This is the basil that makes Patty's pesto pizza number one.
It is awesome. Are you planning on growing any more herbs?
Yes. Oh, beyond it, outside I have some herbs, more hydroponics as well as different. More technology I have in mind. I'm going to experiment, but it'll come one at a time. Each new technique costs about $400, $500. So I got to spend that. It's coming.
So like you said, the tomato plants prefer a different temperature than the pepper plants.
Yeah, they are.
How do you do it by location?
No.
Or-
Right now it's all the same temperature. From 80 degrees, I raised it to 85, so both can somehow get along. But eventually, I think they have to be separated.
Okay, so you can have more control over the temperature?
That's right.
I see.
They are very sensitive to temperatures. I don't fully understand it, but I'm learning.
Okay, well you can tell when they're
Yeah.
not happy.
Yeah.
They're very happy.
Yeah, but right now I have 80 tomatoes growing right here.
Gosh.
80 of them. That's where it goes.
And mine were so big I gave them to my chickens.
In fact, I'm reading the research articles on chicken so they can eat whatever's left over right from here. Oh my God, technology has developed. I can have my own eggs for my restaurant. I would say within the next 6 months.
Wonderful.
Yep.
This nutrient solution,
Yeah.
it's mixed with water,
Yeah.
a certain percentage.
Yes.
Do you have to completely drain the system and put new in?
We
Or
will
you just-
empty the tank completely, dump it out, put a brand new water and brand new nutrient salts, mix it, done. You have to do that they say every week, but I do that every 2 weeks. And it's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem.
So they pretty much deplete the nutrients out of the
Yes,
food.
oh yes, in 2 weeks they're depleted.
Do they mess it up somehow? I mean,
No.
do they deposit anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
No mess.
The only thing I see is that it is so good, the roots are clogging up my lines. I didn't know that. I thought root would be small, forever it'll be okay. No, they are going so wild. Now I got to dismantle this, take the roots out, put it back, which is good, not bad.
So they're going in through the.
That's right, through the pipe.
The PVC and
Yes.
getting into the main line.
Yes.
Wow. Is there any way to put a screen or?
No, I do have a screen. They bypassed it.
They go right past it.
Yeah, because they're smart.
Yeah. It's kind of like a cottonwood.
Yeah, but I can change it. I can change it.
Yeah.
The design is such. I can take the pipe, clean it, put it back. For another 3 months, I got no problem.
So these lines that are going into the main line, the
Yes.
2-inch pipe,
Yes.
are just sitting above it. They're not attached. There's no.
Yeah. No, that's right. Sitting above it. No tightening. No
Okay.
glues. Nothing.
So the only thing you've had to seal is the piece that's going into the bucket.
Even
You
that,
put a-
no. It's under grommet. It's not sealed. The grommet seals it.
Okay.
It's a rubber grommet.
So nothing's glued together. it
Nothing is
comes right
glued
apart.
together. No,
Oh, see
no.
how easy that is.
And I'll tell
Well,
you
they make it look-
some roots. I'll show you how it came out of that. These are the roots. Came out of the cucumber plant right through the pipe. First I thought they got dislodged. No, they're connected to the plant. I pulled it, later on I found out it's connected. So they are doing so well. Next year it'll be different.
Okay. This kind of reminds me of that coconut coir they
Yes,
use for growing
yes.
medium. Is that? Did you?
First I was confused about coir. It's a Tamil word, my language. Kair, that's what we call it.
Coir.
Kair.
Okay.
Here they call it coir. You know what it is? Coconut husk inside the fiber. You take that, spin it, that becomes a rope. That's kair.
So Why did you not use that?
No. That's next step.
That's the next
Yeah,
unit.
yeah.
I'll
This is
experiment
what
with
I'm
that.
using right now. Kai will come later because I'm going to experiment with what do you call that? What we use for beer making? Hops.
Hops.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll use that
We don't
time.
have a microbrewery here, do we?
There's one coming in. Next is going to be mine. Second one will be right here, microbrewery. I'm a chemist. I don't need a a beer master or whatever. I can do it.
You can do it all.
Brewmaster they call
Brewmaster,
it.
yeah.
I don't need it. I'm a chemist. I'm better than a brewmaster. That's coming, but money.
Takes money a little bit at a time, huh?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Raj. I appreciate
Okay.
your letting us in here.
Okay.
And enjoying your little piece of paradise.
Okay. Thank you.
This is Sharon McMurtry, Curious Gardener at Large in Pahrump, Nevada. Thank you for watching.